just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Ducked and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't get so. White son of a gun. Pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get upset. 'Cause I ain't done just yet.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Tonight, a good one to kick off the year on Sunday night primetime. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills on Sunday night primetime. It's been a wild opening weekend to this point. Who knows what is in store tonight? As off we go for the Sunday night opener. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Bills first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On the ground, this is James Cook. And once again, he loses the football.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
Second and 10. On play action, here's Allen. This one, downfield, for Kincaid. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it'll be third down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. Even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll indeed go for it with Allen. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the Bills first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on fourth down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver. It's second down. Allen to throw again. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
4. A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down. Pushed out to his right. That is caught side of the end zone. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. For Josh Allen, the reigning MVP of the NFL. First touchdown pass of this 2025 season.
Makes the score Bills 7.
Following the touchdown, pass is back to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Jackson. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Third, they need 8. Play action now. Jackson moving to his right. Taking off. He'll try to get there.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run. It's Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
They'll go again here with Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. The Bills with the early advantage. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this.
Hold on, ready?
21 is the line to gain as we hit third down.
No, we changed it.
Jackson now. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Second down, Jackson. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Taron Johnson. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Allen to throw. Open is Knox over the middle. And they're going to move this one all the way up near the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Design run here for Allen. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Play action. It's Allen. Aside that open man is Knox. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
It's going to be third. They need one. To throw is Allen. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Buffalo.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Bills first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
One more time going up top with Allen. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Throw once more. Here's Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And the Ravens are going to take possession.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Now a screen set up for Henry. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Third down, 3 to go. On play action, here's Jackson. He manages to give the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big play there. Jackson to Flowers. And even 30 yards. Here's Henry, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. That one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. Now a timeout, Buffalo. Their second. Talk things over before third down.
Third and long.
Quick, ready?
Back to throw, Jackson. Looking down the field, but that ball's incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and It ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. On first down, it's Allen. He connects with Palmer on that one. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard
From the gun, throw here for Allen. That is hot, and he'll take this one in. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. Well, so often that running back is the best friend of a quarterback down there. This time he takes the pass, and he takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Mike, the key to a good passing game is to find ways to keep everybody involved. When a defense has to account for every potential target, they tend to get really stretched pretty thin. That's exactly what this offense was able to do. Get the ball to your running back, and he's able to do the rest.
On first and 10, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. Here's Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. Jackson to his big target, Andrews, for the Baltimore first down. Back to throw. Forced to his right. Taking off. Whoa. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
A good spot here, second and a yard. Lamar going to work from the pistol. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
They'll try and run for this with Henry.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down.
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. Set to go now on first and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That is caught. What a throw. Walker. Touchdown, Ravens.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. On the return, it's Ty Johnson. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. First and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, Josh Allen. In trouble, and down he goes. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Justice Hill to return. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game. He takes a big shot there on that return.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Jackson now on second down. This one caught downfield by Flowers. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Raven first down.
First down, Baltimore.
To throw is Jackson. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
Brings up second down.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 4. Now it's Jackson. Trying to set up the screen to Mitchell. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
First down, Baltimore.
Now Jackson. Got his man at the 6. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes. When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
And he's in. First shot, Bateman. Touchdown, Baltimore. Extra point attempt still to come. And this one is no good. He missed the extra point in this tight game. Boy, that could come to be a big factor as this second half rolls along. Johnson now to return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Off the play fake, here's Allen. On the move left. He runs with it. And he'll somehow turn this into an opportunity. Getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
From the 22 now, here's second and 9. They'll go play action here with Allen. He's looking deep for Shakir. And that ball led in too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. Now it's going to be third down. From the gun, it's Allen. Again, working deep downfield. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Hey, Alfred.
On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. On first down, they'll stay on the ground with Henry. And this time, they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's second down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Here's a second and 12. Play action now. Jackson working his way out left. Off he goes.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Jackson now. That's caught. It's the tight end, Andrews. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on 3rd down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
There's that man again. Another catch. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
Brings up 2nd and inches at the 13-yard line.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Second and inches. Jackson. He'll look for Mitchell out of the backfield. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
To the air one more time with Jackson. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route. And then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
The ball's still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal. Again, it's Jackson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
It's not often that you see a running back be the one that the defense decides to double team in the passing game, but to me this feels like the defense was tipped off. They knew what was coming. They knew where the quarterback was going with the ball, and they were able to put a stop to this one really before it got going.
For the lead, here is 3rd and goal. In motion comes Andrews. 3rd and goal for Jackson. And he'll take it on in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win? Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Atafe Owe bursting in and recording the sack.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Allen to throw on 3rd and long. He'll air one out for Palmer, and that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Hold on, ready? Hey,
On the ground, this is Justice Hill. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 12 more yards from him there, and another 1st down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Mitchell. And missed tackle there. He pushes forward. He'll give him 4 yards.
A gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the
2nd and 5. In motion comes Andrews. Pistol formation with Jackson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
And we got a big 3rd down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And this one is off the mark. It is no good. And they will not be able to make this a 2-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
This is 1st and 10. Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout. Here's 1st down. On play action, here's Allen. This one complete to Palmer. He's taken down to just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of
18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Round 80! Half 85, half 85. Regular.
They'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. On the run to the right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Odafe Owe, starting the season with a bang. His second sack in the season opener. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. From the gun, throw here for Allen. Gonna send it downfield towards Knox. That is brought in. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. A pickup of 44 yards.
1st down and goal to go.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He connects with Palmer on that one. And a good job there of hemming him in. They get it to the 8-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1. And a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hands, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage.
Boys, I want to say thank you to the Madden guys, right? Motherfucking now. Thank you to the Madden motherfucking guys right the fuck now. Cause they shitted me on my field goal, man. Oh shit.
In need of a recovery and a quick field goal. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Pistol give to Henry. Finds an alley to the 35. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Point after, coming up here. He knocks it through. And the Ravens are going to open up the lead to 8. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Johnson now to return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here is 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Allen. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, Josh Allen. Looking downfield for Coleman. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. The game hanging in the balance and a critical third down. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Buffalo.